Ladies and gentlemen of Germany, it's me, NYSE-Einstein from the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. I don't know what the weather's like where you are, but it is windy in New York City. Today, this market never disappoints. I told you that. Fed minute days can be a roller coaster of love, baby. We had an absolutely awesome day today. Does it purport what's going on tomorrow? No, but I'm going to stay in the day. If you are a long-term investor, you must be going crazy. Turn the computers off and go have a drink. Go have some Wiener Schnitzel and a little bit of Alsatian white wine. As a day trader, these days are fascinating. They are awesome. But they take discipline, and they take just sitting there and watching what's going on and interpreting the news. Today we came in, market was basically flat. Okay? We had a bunch of news that came out about OPEC, about this, about that, and then oil. Oil popped. I'm not really clear why. Okay, it's got to be something with Iran and Saudi Arabia and whatnot, but the oil market, which I thought was selling off rather well. So we've tightened the sell-off. So we went from 25 to 40, and now we sold back to 35, and I guess we're going back to 40 for a little bit to test that. Whether that's a squeeze, whether it's an option play or whatnot, or people are starting to, having a little more faith in the oil market. But the morning's trade was this market reacting to the pop in oil, and it reacted accordingly. We went up 100 and change, okay? Then Fed minutes came out. What the heck is going on there? So we have this descent among the ranks, right? You have Yellen saying that the April thing is off the table, that the economy, we're a data-driven decision, and that we're putting this off until December. Earnings look weak, market's weak, the economy's weak, and we're not going to do anything. Then you've got these dissenting group of guys who keep throwing the April story on the table. We need to raise the rates because some people believe we need to raise them so that we can later in the year lower them again. This is it's not manipulation, but they're playing on the fact that people are reacting, and institutions and banks are reacting to the Fed trade in a big way, and it's really moving the market. So suddenly the 2 o'clock minutes came out and they said April's back on the table. Okay, and this market sold off. April's back on the table means a raise. That means money coming out of this market and going into bonds and treasuries and whatnot. Okay, so we were up 100 points. This market actually sold off and went flat on that news. It was a blurb. It was a headline. April's back on the table for a raise. And then suddenly, out of nowhere, this market just bounced and went and roared. Okay? Did it re-engage the oil trade? I don't really think so. I think Yellen came out and said, no, we are weak. This economy is not doing that great, and this thing is being pushed off. She's the boss. She's the ultimate decision maker. Don't listen to these buffoons. It's off the table, December at the earliest, and this market rallied. We ended up, the imbalances for me as a day trader flipped at 343. Went out to the public as a buy after being sell all day. Could have been a bit of a squeeze. We ended up closing right off the top. So within one day, we had an oil trade, we had a Fed minute trade that ended up reversing and ended up being a rally. Market closed up 120 points, 115 points. Oil up almost $2. Gold down 6. So we got going in the market, money coming into the equity market. The trade on the oil is the sell side, on gold is the sell side, and the oil rally and the oil market rallied pretty solidly, up 180. So an exciting day, a bit of a roller coaster day, a lot of information to digest. As a day trader, I had a lot of fun. I was in and out a few times. Net, it was a positive day. I did have an edge, but you have got to be nimble in this market if you're trading it on a daily basis. If you're a long-term investor, you got to be freaking going crazy. So tomorrow's Thursday. This was a little hump day. Camels running around like crazy. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I love you guys. See you later, baby.